We've seen you make a remarkable run on the entire dam. How do you feel about being able to host this entire event, even as it adds a thumbprint on your impact as the governor of Makueni County?
It is, for us, it is a commemoration of many things. One is the achievement of being able to desilt this dam. Two, that after we desilted the dam, then we had good rainfall for it to store water. But more importantly is to bring the community together. All of us, all leadership, assembly, the county, members of parliament, so that we can start the journey together. Because we want this community to own this project. And we have agreed that we use the environment. We have partnered with the NDUKUMA conservancy that is here, so that they now assist us in making sure that we can plant trees. We can create an arboretum around here, so that then the environment is protected. The water here can be used. We want the water to now be reticulated. From December, we will start another project of giving the water to at least 16 villages, beginning of December. That way, then, they will see the value of this water. Two, we have young people who are here. They have requested us if we could allow them to fish. That's why we brought a canoe. This canoe belongs to the county. So that if they can fish, then we can deal with another issue of them having both something to do, but for purposes of nutrition, we can also introduce the community to eating healthy, because that's part of our advocacy for nutrition. Makueni is suffering from something we call malnutrition, including the lack of a balanced diet. People are eating, but they're not eating well. And we have observed that the fish that are here can also be used for the communities around here. Our agenda of clean water is very critical for this community. They are getting water, yes, but a very few percentage of our community as what we call under the SDG principles, clean water for both cooking. But meanwhile, we will allow them to do irrigation. The projects we are doing in agriculture, we will do irrigation so that they can also use that irrigation and the growing of horticulture, fresh produce, as an example for themselves of good farming practices. So we'll offer them certified seed. The agriculture people will be here so that this becomes an example. I envision myself a situation where this becomes a market center for fresh produce. That's why you can see the road. It's deliberate. The people who are growing fruits, the people who are growing vegetables, it will enable people to come here, buy fruits, take them to water and other places, in an attempt to making sure that we can uplift the poverty of this area and Makueni generally. We have been lucky to have been given certification to run this by Athletics Kenya, and they have put us in the calendar. It's an achievement for us. They have given us a license to continue doing this. And you can see from the 10-kilometer run, which was a community run, that we have talent in Makueni. A lot of these young people have not had an opportunity or a place where they can exercise. Just running here every day for these athletes is a good place for them to practice. For the ones who came from Rift Valley, this was an opportunity to run under this altitude.
Nilinifanya participate hii race ni ile nilikuwa nataka nione niko namna gani kwa nikiwa nikiprepare race yenye iko mbele yangu. Race yenye iko mbele yangu ni Houston Marathon yenye itakuwa January.
So I'm seeing a future whereby we'll have a lot of tagglers from Makueni. We already have a Mutiso, but I'm seeing a future where we're going to have much more people running, and not only running, we're seeing a future whereby, because we are not badly off in conserving environment in Makueni, I'm sure this will actually scale the levels of environmental conservation.
So the partnership we have with Tekla Rupe Peace Foundation was also an attempt to identify talent.
I'm very excited about Tekla. I think if we get 10 people like Tekla in Kenya, this country will change. Here is a lady who comes all the way from Pokot with very limited resources, and she is able to support initiatives, matters environment and sports throughout the country.
We are involving the youth in the environment conservation. The NDUKUMA conservancy is run by young people. That's number one. But even in the youth in agriculture, which is something we want to do, youth in irrigation, which is something we want to do, and youth in fishing is something that we want to interest the youth to do. As SECEB, Southeastern Economic Bloc, we have identified Thwake as an opportunity to meet residents of both Makueni, Machakos and Kitui. With the three governors, time allowing, we will have a meeting first And then we can introduce national government to this concept so that they can allow us to have a run of this nature.